Morena, everybody. Kia ora, my name's Matt. It's wonderful to be here. Today is day 4 of the daily accountability. I'm trying to instill a new habit, and they tell me it takes 21 days to install a new habit, and I need consistent daily action. But what happens for me is I struggle because I don't know what to talk about. It's kind of like, well, what have I got to say? And that's exactly the space that I was in this morning. We started this week. I was 79.7 kgs. I'd just overeaten. I'd just put on 1.7 kgs overnight. And my mentor suggested that I get on here and start talking about maintenance. Well, of course, I'm at the highest weight that I've been for a while, and I've got a reason to speak. I've got something to talk about. So we set a goal in order to be able to hit 77.5 kgs by the end of the week, and I wanted to show the benefits of living an 80-20 program. The living an 80-20 program is the reward. The benefits of having a healthy gut and of making a short-term sacrifice at the start of this program by sticking to the process. Sticking to the program, following the meal plan, drinking the daily water, and having the goop on the morning, and doing the daily accountability, the daily check-in. And that was, that's what this week was all about. It was all about the benefits of a healthy gut. So today's weigh-in, I'm 77.7. So I've just got 200 grams to go towards my goal weight. So I was 79.7 on Monday. Today's Thursday, and it's 77.7. So I did have an up day the other day because I went out for coffee. I had some hot chips with my lunch, and that's another benefit of being on the 80-20 program. And today I'm thinking, well, what can I talk about? It's kind of like I've lost another 500 grams. Things are happening as they should do. I'm drinking my daily water. I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do. I've talked about the maintenance. We've talked about the benefits of being able to eat what we want and how that's important to me. And I thought, well, what am I going to talk about today? And somebody shared on one of the comments, and they were talking to me about the misunderstanding of the addictive personality. And I think that's so important. Addiction is so misunderstood, and it's so labelled. And like I say, I'm an addict by nature. I qualify for every 12-step program that's out there. I work one of them, hardcore. But before I got into the program, I had this label of what is an alcoholic, what does an addict look like, and I would look into these buckets, and I would look at myself and I would say, well, I'm not one of those because I don't look like that. I don't do this and I don't do that, and I saw all the differences of me and an alcoholic or an addict or whatever else it may be. And coming into recovery and working the 12-step program, I learned what the true nature is. And the thing is the alcohol and the drugs is not actually the problem. The alcohol and the drugs is purely a symptom of an underlying problem. And the alcohol and drugs become a solution to a problem that I don't even know that I have. And when I came to understand that, I understood that actually this goes so much deeper than alcohol and drugs, because so many of today's world, suffer from the addictive disease. And the thing is it's about addiction is not about the substance that you use. It could be food, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be shopping, it could be gambling. The problem when it comes to addiction is that it's the underlying feeling inside. It's that thing that I don't quite feel right. I'm going to use this substance, or I'm going to do this one thing because I want to make myself feel better right now. And all that happens with an alcoholic, an addict, is that self-indulgence, that thing that's going to fix that feeling on the inside, that emptiness that food or whatever else makes go away, that's the underlying problem. So the truth is, there's actually one problem and there's one solution. And the problem actually is, it's that emptiness on the inside. It's a spiritual malady. It's a not quite fitting in the world. And there's this thing, universal energies and all that. I don't quite fit. I feel uncomfortable. Therefore, I'm going to use this to fill that void, that emptiness, and that's where addiction comes from, and that's the problem. So, the way that we do that, is we've got to learn to be able to deal with that uncomfortable feeling. And that uncomfortable feeling was there right at the start of this program. It's very difficult for the first week, really, because I'm hungry. And when I'm sitting on the telly, when I'm sitting at night on the couch and I'm watching the telly, it's very easy to pick. And I'm not picking things that are healthy. I don't go and grab a piece of celery. I'm having chips, I'm having rice cakes, I'm having biscuits, I'm having whatever it is, because I feel uncomfortable on the inside. And going through this program, what this program taught me was food is fuel, not comfort. And at the end of the day, when I would sit on my couch watching the telly, when I started to feel hungry, I recognised that it's my mind that's hungry, because I trust the Phatt program. I trust that the meal plan that they've developed, it's been scientifically researched. It gives us all the nutrients we need to get through the day. So my body no longer needs food. What happens here is my mind is telling me that I'm feeling uncomfortable on the inside, so I got to go eat. And I had to change that behaviour. And that's the short-term sacrifice that I had to make in order to be able to get the treats. Now, because I like to self-indulge, I enjoy my food, and I do like to have food that's not necessarily good for me. I like hot chips, I like pizza, I like cheese, I like parmesan, there's all these things that I like a burger, and I need to be able to have these things, because if I'm depriving myself, then I'm just going to go, what's the point, and I have this button that I push, it's the F it button, and I push this F it button, and I go, and that's my self-destructive mode. And that's the thing that I've got to watch for. That's the behaviour that I'm able to change through this process. So today, I'm very grateful to this program today. The Phatt program has taught my body how to process food. It has given me a daily accountability with my app tracker, where I can go and I weigh and record, so that I can see what's going on. And because I'm measuring this, I can manage it in my life. When I can manage it in my life, then I can do the things that I want to do. I've got the freedom to choose whether I'm going to eat on program or whether I'm going to eat off program. And I can do that because I made the sacrifice in the early days. So today is 77.7. Tomorrow is, let's see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's the end of the week. Is it the end of the week? Is Sunday the end of the week? I don't know. But I'd like to think that I can be 77.5 tomorrow, because I was thinking Friday when I said the start of the week. So I was thinking working week, to be honest. So that's where we're at today, 77.7. I haven't checked in with my app yet, so Nikki doesn't know this yet, but I'll go and put my numbers in the app and make sure that I've done today's recording. And then I will be back tomorrow for a final weigh-in. So hope you have a great day. And my name's Matt. I'm a Phatt mentor. Life is better when you goop. If you want to know more about Goop, give me a shout. You can contact me through Messenger. My phone number's on a post up there somewhere, 022 029 2881. And I'd love to have a chat with you about your weight loss goals and see how we can help you get your healthy gut. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Kia ora.